everybody, and welcome to a new episode of Charlitas. This will be episode number 9. I hope you guys have enjoyed your summer this year. I know we've had some time to enjoy the sun. I want to introduce our title for this episode. This episode is titled Healthy Relationships. Relaciones saludables, green or red flag. Dun, dun, dun. For today, we have, as usual, your beautiful host. My name is Sam.
Alma. Pamela.
Luis.
Jair.
And we are the Mariposas with Latino Leadership Northwest. And we're super excited to be doing this new episode for all of you. We're nearing the end of the year. And so we only have
Like
four more episodes. And I hope you guys have enjoyed these past few episodes and are waiting anxiously for the next few because they are really exciting. And we always try to make them as fun as possible. So, as always, a disclaimer, we're not experts. What we say in these episodes is based off of our own personal lived experiences. Lo que vemos en la vida, that's just what we're bringing, that point of view, that POV. And so don't take anything. We don't want y'all to go and be like, well, I heard the Mariposas on the Charlitas podcast say this. So
it must be true.
So we're not experts, okay? For today, for our icebreaker question is, what is your love language? And for those who don't know what a love language is, tu lenguaje de amor is how you like to be shown love, how you like to feel loved, whether that's by a romantic partner, your friends, your family. But what is your love language? ¿Cómo les gusta a ustedes sentir amor? And we'll start with Jair.
We all did the Google quiz, and then I got quality time.
Aren't you supposed to provide an example?
Oh, yeah. Just hanging out with friends and family.
I also got quality time. I really like to, even if we're not doing anything, I just like to spend time with the people I love. So,
I also got quality time, and y'all know when y'all hang out with your friends, and then after the date ends or whatever, I have like a strong urge to send a whole thank you paragraph for like taking the time to hang out with me and having a blast. So that's my love language, is quality time.
My love language is words of affirmations, and I just like telling people, or I like telling and hearing people tell me that, like, we appreciate each other. I think words are very powerful, and just letting someone know, like, Sam, I appreciate you. Like, that's so sweet to hear, and I just love it.
I appreciate you too, Pamela.
Well, my love language is also words of affirmation. And like Pamela said, I just sometimes to hear those validation, coming out of the person I love. So yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. So 3 of us, quality time, 2 of us, words of affirmation. And the other love languages are acts of service, receiving gifts, and physical touch. So those are the 5 love languages. If you search up, a veces te aparecen más, but those are the main 5. So getting into today's conversation, Alma is going to give us a brief explanation of what is a green flag and what is a red flag.
Yeah, so I got this definition from National Domestic Violence Hotline. And so they basically described a green flag as highlighting positive actions or traits and healthy behaviors. And well, a red flag would be the opposite of that, including, like possessive/abusive behaviors.
So for today, we want to make this a little fun or just a little not so serious. And each of us will read off a scenario. And we have these beautiful flags that I made before today's episode with pipe cleaners and construction paper and tape. And we will hold up a green flag or a red flag based off what each of us read. So, para el episodio de hoy vamos a leer, cada uno de nosotros tenemos diferentes papelitos con historias y vamos a leer y determinar si es bandera verde o bandera roja. Y bandera verde es bueno, algo bueno. Bandera roja es algo no bueno. So, ¿quién quiere empezar con su primer scenario?
Okay, I can go first with mine. So my scenario is like, you know, you guys mentioned hanging out with friends. So, okay, we all decide to have a conversation. And it doesn't matter what, but like, I feel like our favorite place is in a car. So having conversations in a car, is that a green flag or a red flag?
Green flag.
Why did you all hesitate?
It's like it depends on the conversation, I guess, but green flag though.
What conversation? What would a red flag conversation be?
If there's like yelling, if it's like an argument and people are like yelling and being mean, then I would say it's not worth it. But if it's like a good conversation, everybody's sharing or something, and everybody's laughing, then it's fun.
Pero estilo como car therapy. Terapia en
yeah.
carro, right?
Car therapy specifically. But yeah, I feel like it starts to be a red flag cuando uno se la pasa hablando. You know what I mean? Like, but not because like, how do I put, like, maybe he just likes to share a lot. And so I think it starts being a red flag cuando a person kind of takes over the conversation. And sometimes like that's totally okay, right? As long as there's like active listening and everyone's like still involved in the conversation. But yeah, I agree with what Lise was saying. Like once it starts to get to the point where there's a lot of yelling or arguments and not listening to one another. So I agree. It was a green flag. At least that's how I viewed it, you know, because it's important to have those open conversations, especially like if it's a friendship.
So, open communication, car therapy, green flag. Who has the next scenario?
When they offer to do you a favor because they want to.
When they offer to do a favor for you?
Yeah.
Because they want to.
Green flag.
Not because they have to.
Yeah, not because they have to.
Yeah, I mean, give an example or something.
Alexis offered to clean the wall, and I was gonna do it, and he's like, "No, I got it." I'm like, "Thank you."
Who's Alexis?
Alexis is the person behind the camera. Shout out to Media Mountain Productions. Alexis.
Shout out to Media Mountain Productions.
Future collaboration.
Alexis is the person behind the camera who makes our wonderful Charlitas episodes and does all the editing magic. So thank you, Alexis.
Alexis is a green flag.
Green flag, Alexis.
If I can add to that, I think like just from knowing you, I think like one of the things that I've always like, and I've told you this before, right? I just think you're a very like acts of service type of person. Like, I don't know, por ejemplo, cuando te pido que me hagas un favor, or a lot of times, muchas veces ni te tengo que pedir que me ayudes con algo, o veo que alguien necesita ayuda, siempre has sido como alguien de que, ok, sí lo hago, y nunca te quejas. Y es algo que noto, o sea, yo puedo ayudar con algo, pero me voy a estar quejando tal vez, soy bien quejoso, y eso es algo que noto que tú nunca haces, que o al menos no me doy cuenta de que te quejes y siento que siempre lo haces porque quieres ayudar. And yeah, I really appreciate that about you.
Thank you.
Actually, so
I get that from my mom. Gracias, ma.
Yeah, like in our icebreaker question, our question was, what is our love language? You know, how do we like to be shown love? But in the case of Jair, like, you know, his answer was quality time. He likes to be shown love when people spend time with him. But I think Jair loves to show his love to other people through acts of service. We know Jair so well.
And quality time. And quality time.
Gift giving too.
Oh,
like
yeah,
some of
Jair.
the gifts that Jair has given me, it's like,
Yes.
What the heck? I didn't even like. Okay, Jair, you pay attention.
Yeah, Jair gives really great gifts.
Háganse amigos con Yair.
No.
Yeah, no,
Pero
no, get your own Jair.
Thank you. I feel left.
That's the point of this podcast
Who wants to
episode.
go next?
I'm just kidding. Okay.
I can give the next scenario.
Yeah.
So school group projects, right? We always have those.
Yep.
One person completely mutes the other team members and doesn't participate in any of the work. True story. Happened to me once. Red or green flag?
Red flag.
Red flag. Come on, guys. Open communication. If you're not able to do the work, just let us know. We can figure something out. Don't ghost us. The grade depended on us working together. That was a little rant, but
Definite red flag. Oh, school projects suck. With the wrong people, I guess. I guess you have to find people who work well with you in your ways.
Yeah.
I feel like that's kind of like a skill
Yeah.
working with people, but the ghosting part, it's like, come on, man.
Yeah. Like, I hate working in projects with you guys.
Oh.
Low
Me too,
key.
because some of you be ghosting. Maybe I ghost you guys. Never mind. Sorry.
Broma. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But that actually does lead to my scenario, which is actually it's a phrase, una frase. Entre broma y broma, la verdad se asoma. Or in every joke, there's truth to it. So, like in family and familia or with your friends, your amigos, like when they're constantly like making jokes. But they're not like teasing, like out of love jokes. They're like straight out making fun of you, bullying jokes. Is that a green or a red flag? Red flag.
My bad. I meant to pick this.
A red flag. I don't know. I guess there's like a gray area because you know how some families, it's like that tough love or whatever.
Yeah.
But words can hurt sometimes.
That's why I was a little hesitant because in my family it's really different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're mean. You guys are mean to each other.
Pues nos llevamos fuerte. Hablamos muy golpeado y sí, a veces decimos, siempre estamos bromeando y diciéndonos cosas que luego, no sé, estoy luego afuera con mis amigos y tal vez yo también hago un chiste así y veo que se ofenden y luego digo, pero para mí es normal, o sea, no sé, mi hermano me lo dice todo el tiempo, mi mamá y yo nos llevamos así. O sea, no nos llevamos tan feo, pero, o sea, de vez en cuando sí así es nuestra forma de ser. So
I can kind of relate to that. Because, like, my brother and my dad are, like, huge at joking versus, like, my mom were kind of, like, more sensitive compared to them.
sí, y no significa que no me duelan de vez en cuando, o sea, sí me enojo, sí me llego a sentir, pero, o sea, no sé, nunca guardo rencor porque luego digo, bueno, yo hace 2 días les dije algo bien feo. Y así es como nos llevamos, pero I get it though.
Green flag to your family for setting those boundaries.
What?
For knowing your family's dynamic.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Oh, I was going to say, sorry. Because, ese dicho de entre broma y broma la verdad se asoma. And then you said in the case of like family, but there's also like with friends. Like there have been times where like I'm with friends and like we're joking, but then somebody, I wouldn't call them friends, but hey, like not you guys. I'm trying to say not you guys. Ha habido veces en las que, o sea, estoy con un grupo de amigos o gente que conozco y luego uno dice un chiste que es como muy, como
un poquito golpe.
ya,
Oh, no.
sí, o sea, o a veces o sea, estamos, no sé, hablando de algo y luego dicen un chiste como muy... ¿Cómo lo describiría? Es como... O sea, estamos hablando de... no sé, estamos jugando o algo y luego alguien dice, o sea, pero ¿por qué no golpeamos a esa persona o algo? Y luego estás como de que, o sea, y luego estás como de que, I don't know, have you ever had that?
That's a red flag.
You know, but like they say it as a joke, but then it's like, it's kind of weird too.
To go beat up somebody?
I mean, I have more examples, but I don't want to say them because they're not, you know what I mean? But I don't know. That's kind of what I thought about too. When somebody's like joking about something, but you kind of know that they're not. You know what I mean? It's like,
I think that's like a good segue. Not segue, but like es como un, it reminds me of like el tóxico versus la tóxica.
mm-hmm.
You know, in our culture specifically, vemos muchos TikToks or, you know, on Instagram o lo que sea, videos de girls or guys being like, oh, no, cuando tu novia es la tóxica or cuando tu novio es el tóxico.
Yeah.
And sometimes how red flags are confused for actual like abusive behavior, borderline or actually is sometimes domestic violence. And that is violence. What your example is. Definitely don't go beating up people, guys.
Yeah, maybe that wasn't the best example. Sorry about that.
But yeah, I think that's a really good point to make, though, is it's red flags aren't supposed to be used to describe toxic or domestic violence behavior because those are like completely two different things. Domestic violence is a very serious issue, and we constantly see it on our social medias, or we see it in media that's like being displayed. Lo vemos muchos en las películas, especialmente en las películas, latinas or with Latino culture. Again, because of el tóxico y la tóxica, which has been turned into
it's kind
a
of been
meme.
glorified.
Yeah.
A bit. Like it has within our culture specifically, like with the new musicians, it has become kind of like it's an okay thing to like want in a relationship. And it's like, it's not, we shouldn't be normalizing that or, like I said, glorifying it because it is a serious issue that affects a lot of our community. And we should actually be taking steps to prevent that and actually, not let that happen,
Yeah. Because I don't remember exactly, pero recently, like salió, or not recently, pero hace unos meses, like, vi un video de like this girl, this lady, and she joked about like beating her novio up for cheating on her or looking the wrong way at other girls or something. I don't know. And she's like, and she went, la tóxica, LOL. And it was like, whoa. Like, obviously, people called her out in the comments, rightfully so, because that is not just being tóxica. That is domestic violence. Like, that's abuse. And it shouldn't be taken lightly, So we do want to encourage for anybody who is, who has seen or is in any domestic violence situation and needs help or needs support, the domestic violence hotline number, which is 800-799-7233, or text BEGIN, that's BEGIN, to 88788, and we'll put this all on screen so that it's available for our viewers to see. Queremos hablar de la violencia doméstica y como eso es es algo que no se debe confundir con banderas rojas, La violencia doméstica es algo muy serio. Y si alguien está involucrado en algo así o necesita ayuda, necesita apoyo, nosotros queremos informarles del número de la línea de violencia doméstica al 800-799-7233 o manden un mensaje a begin. Manden la palabra begin al número 88788. La palabra begin es BEGIN. Y ese es un recurso que nosotros queríamos poner en este video para que la gente sepa de los recursos que hay. Y si ustedes son locales a nuestro condado de Clark County, la organización YWCA, YWCA, es una organización que ayuda también con la gente que sufre de violencia doméstica. And for those who are local to Clark County, our local YWCA is a resource that, aids and supports people who are suffering with domestic violence. So that is just a resource that us as the Mariposas and the organization Latino Leadership Northwest wanted to call out. And this will all be on screen for everybody to see as well, in case you missed the hotline number as I was saying it or need extra information.
Do you want to continue with more scenarios? Porque yo tengo otro.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, so moving on to a little bit something more heartwarming. So this is an example, and I want to see if you guys think it's a red flag or a green flag. Friends/loved ones take interest in the things that you take interest in and make an effort to hang out with you and do things that you enjoy. Green or red flag?
Green flag.
Yeah.
And this is a direct correlation to I forced these guys to come with me to go watch the Haikyuu movie. I appreciate it.
I actually had never seen Haikyuu before. Pamela introduced me to Haikyuu. Pamela introduced me to anime. And now I am obsessed. And I can never watch volleyball the same. So, okay. I have a different scenario now. En una familia, los domingos, cuando todos están ocupados, when everybody's busy, every other day of the week, we always, or in the family, people always try to at least hang out or do some family time or whatever once a day in the family, in the week. Wait. Did I even explain myself right? Okay, hold on. Start over, scratch. I'm going to re-explain that again because I just confused myself. Okay. Once a week, one day a week, your family, because everybody's really busy, tries to have family time or like a going out day or whatever. Is that a green or a red flag?
Green flag.
That is a green flag. Because I do that in my family. We do that in my family. Porque todos están super ocupados, like, every other day of the week. Entonces, los domingos es el único día que mi papá no trabaja. Entonces, ese es el día que dedicamos para la familia, para salir.
And that goes with your love language, quality time.
And that goes with, exactly. Except I hate spending time with my family. No, I'm just kidding. That's like red flag of me. I'm kidding. Love you guys.
I mean, I kind of have like, well, I was going to say, do you guys be spending time with your family like that too? Like the rest of you? Do you guys also?
Oh, we do a similar thing because también mi papá no trabaja los domingos, and so that's the only day que todos estamos juntos. And we treat that kind of like, if we don't go on a hike, which is something we took up on recently, walking, it's also a movie day for us. And since my dad grew up with me and Alma, he knows a lot of the Barbie movies, a lot of like Tinkerbell, and those are his favorites. He's always like, pónganla de ladita. So in conclusion, my dad, green flag.
Yeah.
Flag.
I feel like if you guys have been watching these episodes, because they talk a lot about their dad, like green flag over and over again. Like, green flag, papá de Alma.
Mi papá, no tu papá. Sam said that.
I'm sorry. Green flag para el papá de Alma y Pamela. Sorry. Awkward.
For me, it's more like when we spend time together, it's kind of more like spontaneous. But like, I don't know, like for me, like it just, even though it's spontaneous and it's random, when we hang out and like, I don't know, you just feel like the energy and like the warmth and and like
The whole group, the whole cruise together.
the cruise together.
Damn.
The warmth?
The warmth.
You guys hug each other?
Not everyone's love language is. My dad's love language is physical touch. And then my mom's is acts of kindness.
Oh, that's sweet.
That's nice.
And so I kind of like, I would like to mix.
You're a mix.
I would like to be a mix. Well, I just wanted to bring this point up. When I was filling out the quiz, right?
Yeah.
Quiz? You know, I was asking like, oh, do you like spending time with your loved ones? Do you like receiving gifts and all that? And I'm like, this applies. But like a lot of them, I'm like, dang, I might be all, I might be all types of.
Yeah, for sure. I think we all kind of are.
Yeah, we're all like a mixture of more than one.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not. I don't like physical touch. So don't be saying that and applying it to everyone. That's a red flag.
That's a red flag. That's a red flag.
You generalize me.
flag.
Come on. I thought you knew me like that.
Oh, Jair not knowing his friends?
Red flag, bro. I kind of was the one that said that. Red flag to both of us.
I was gonna say it's funny because all of us when we were trying to figure out what our love language was, none of us got like over 50% for our main love language. It was like between 20 and 30%, which means we actually crave every single love language. So if you guys want to show the Mariposas some love, you guys know how to do it.
No, but I was gonna, add on to that. But like, I say I don't like physical touch, and I don't. But
She really does it.
I really don't. But like, I know some of you guys do like the physical touch, so I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna show you I love you and that's why like I hug you guys, but I do it because I love you guys. But sometimes I'm like, that's so cringe. But I love you guys, so you know what?
My God, green flag, Alma. But now I will never hug you ever. Because I want to respect your boundaries.
But it's okay because if I'm giving you the permission to touch, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Conversation, yes.
Green. And also, guys, like, doesn't Alma look really good in today's episode? Like, that green looks so good on her.
Never
Sorry,
mind. I don't like words of affirmation. She's gonna go mute.
Everybody comment how beautiful she looks because I can't stop. Like, she just looks really good in today's episode. Sorry. Side note. Yeah, side note.
Sam hyping me up today. Green flag.
How can I not when you look so good? Okay. Who has the next scenario?
Ooh. Being ignored.
That's a red flag. That's a red flag.
Yeah.
I think
I'm
he's hinting at
ignored.
you wanting, he wants some attention from you.
Jair, you also look really good today.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, I thought you wanted attention from me.
Being ignored. What if you're the reason why they're ignoring you?
Ooh.
What? What if you're the reason?
Like they just don't
why
like
they're-
you?
No, what if you did like something to make them mad? Because I'm like thinking about like, con mis hermanos and how, we give each other the silent treatment sometimes because we're mad at each other por la culpa del otro. Like, so.
The way I was thinking of it is like for me, like personally, I'm like, I feel like I don't talk that much. But like when I do, I would like to be heard. And I also like, when someone else is talking, I always like to, look at them and like nod and all that. Like, show that like respect.
Joe, you're being a good communicator.
That's stupid. No, I'm just kidding.
See how I looked at you and nodded my head throughout the whole conversation? Is that very like green flag?
That's
of me?
really green flag.
Thanks, Jair. Thanks. Okay, but being ignored, red flag.
Pues para la banderita verde, puse cuando nos sentimos...
Ya nos
podemos
dijiste.
What?
Ya nos dijiste que...
Oh, shoot. Okay, well, okay, but I wanted to kind of like change it up. No sé, porque a veces creo que me gusta estar más como callado, a veces, en especial cuando me siento muy cómodo con alguien. Y luego, no sé, a veces, no sé, por ejemplo, a veces mi mamá y yo batallamos cuando hay veces en las que no hablo. Y no es porque no quiera, simplemente es porque estoy ocupado o algo. O bueno, no es porque, bueno, tal vez sí es que no quiero hablar, pero es porque siento que, no sé, ella está demasiado ocupada, yo estoy demasiado ocupado y a veces nada más, hay veces en las que llego y me llego como a encerrar nada más a mi cuarto y, o sea, salgo, obviamente le saludo y todo eso, pero luego ya me meto al cuarto y ya no quiero salir. Y a veces es porque simplemente no quiero hablar con nadie. O sea, me gusta a veces nada más, o sea, desconectarme del mundo. Pero también luego digo, es que sé que se siente mal porque sé que está en la sala, sé que está esperando a que vaya a platicar con ella y a veces en las que digo, ¿voy o no voy? ¿Is that a green flag or a red flag?
Green flag.
Yeah, I think the fact that you're self-aware and that you're even asking yourself that question is an indication that, like, it's a green flag because you're thinking about it. You're questioning yourself and you're like, yeah, good job, Lise.
Siento que...
I mean, what's your next step after that, though?
A veces voy, a veces no voy. Pero siento que es para mí en lo personal, siento que es una banderita roja que tengo que cambiar de que, obviamente, o sea, sí está bien dedicar tiempo a desconectarme y todo eso, pero también siento que, pues, no sé, o sea, luego me pongo en los zapatos y digo, ella también llega cansada del trabajo. O sea, y aún así está haciendo el esfuerzo para querer conectarse, para querer platicar conmigo y digo, pues yo también tengo que hacer lo mismo. O no tengo que, pero o sea, yo quiero hacer lo mismo por ella. Así que también a veces digo, a veces estoy ahí tirado en la cama y luego digo, ¡ah! Y luego digo, déjame levanto ya. Y voy a platicar con ella. So, I don't know.
And you spend quality time?
Pues sí, platicamos.
I mean, the quality of it.
Platicamos, lo pasamos bien.
Pero pasan tiempo juntos, aunque
No es
sea...
Sí, pues ya ves que ustedes estaban diciendo que a veces los domingos o algo más espontáneo, pero sí, para mí, o sea, es lo mismo. Creo que cuando todos llegamos del trabajo en la tarde y cenamos juntos, creo que ese es ahí es donde tenemos más tiempo juntos, porque siempre estamos ocupados los fines de semana, mi hermano no está y nada más somos mi mamá y yo, y a veces muchos fines de semana luego yo digo, no, yo quiero salirme con mis amigos o quiero salir a hacer otra cosa, y luego ella se acaba quedando pues sola en la casa. Pero cuando estamos todos juntos es en las tardes, cuando llegamos todos del trabajo, cuando ellos llegan del trabajo. So, I don't know where I was going with that. But yeah. And I have a red flag, but it's kind of goofy. It's not as serious. So I don't know if I should say it.
What's your red flag?
Como banderita roja puse cuando estás viendo una película y la persona hace muchas preguntas durante la película. O sea, ambos están viendo la película al mismo tiempo. Saludos, mamá. Estamos viendo la película al mismo tiempo, mamá, y luego estás, o sea, ¿y quién es? ¿Y por qué lo hizo? ¿Y qué va a pasar? O sea, me pregunta, ¿qué va a pasar?
Y es la primera vez
¿Qué va
que
a pasar?
estás
¿Estamos viendo la película al mismo tiempo? No, por eso no se puede.
That's a red flag.
That might be a red flag on me or on her. I don't know.
Mamá de
red flag
Luis.
for both of us. No, pero está bien, man. Está bien.
My dad does the same thing. So
Like, why are they asking these questions, bro? Like, we're watching the movie at the same time, man.
yeah. I mean, my dad ya sabe no preguntarle a mi mamá porque mi mamá le contesta en un modo feo. Entonces nos pregunta a mí o a mi hermano.
No, yeah, my mom is like, dang, all right, like, geez. And I'm like, bro, like, like, no.
Y lo más chistoso, the most funny part, es que 30 minutes into the movie, está dormido.
I was about to say, I was just thinking that. It's like an hour into the movie, bro. Like, then they're falling asleep. It's like, it didn't even matter.
Okay, but like now what about like what if that's a movie you wanted to go see and they go with you and they're asking questions so they can understand it?
Uy, no, cuando vemos las películas de Marvel, like the superhero movies, oh my. O sea, mi mamá todavía cree que Iron Man está vivo. O sea, todavía cree que va a salir el Robert Downey Jr. Y o sea, pues ya. O sea, ¿para qué las quiere ir a ver?
Wait, you
Spoiler
just spoiled
alert.
that.
That he died? He comes back anyway, guys. Don't worry, he comes back. So, yeah, that's it. That's it for me. That's it for me.
Oh my God. Luis shaming people. Oh. Luis shaming.
I was gonna see Luis spoiling movies.
I'm colorblind to flags, guys. I'm kidding. No, I'm not.
I get upset when people interrupt me. Is that a green or red flag? I acknowledge that it's a red flag because like I shouldn't be upset at the other person like interrupting me, but like I take it to heart and then I don't want to talk anymore.
I think it's a green flag.
That's a red flag.
I've interrupted her sometimes cuando habla, and then I feel bad because I interrupted her, and then she won't speak ever, and then she'll like ignore me. So I think that's a red flag on your part. But a green flag
But, like, why would you interrupt me?
because it was something that
was
I'm
really
not gonna
excited to
discuss
tell you.
this.
Oh, now we're gonna go mute.
I guess I have one. I think it's like sometimes I find it hard to understand when people maybe don't want to do something I want to do, I guess, or why they don't feel the same way about something. Obviously, people have preference and things like that, but like sometimes I'm like, I don't know. Sometimes I'm like why, bro? Like, or I don't know. I find it hard to understand people sometimes when they don't want to do something that I want to do. And I'm saying it's a red flag. It's a red flag on my part because I should be more understanding, but at the same time I'm like, I don't know, because I'm like, a lot of times I end up doing things I don't want to do. And I'm like, I kind of like, a big example is like with my brother. A lot of times, like, he never wants to go out or like do things with me, and I'm like, bro, I never want to watch these shows with you, bro, but I do it, and I think that's kind of a red flag on my part that I.
Do you share that with the other person?
Yeah, he doesn't care. yeah. My brother is repellent to that. He's completely unfazed by all that, you know, but. Like the other day, I was like, "Yo, do you want to go to a concert with me?" It's like, "I'll pay for it." Mm-hmm. He's like, "No." I'm like, "I'm gonna end up going by myself." Like, he's like, "I don't want to go."
He's like, "I don't care."
I'm like, "Okay." I'm like, "I didn't want you to go anyway," and I'm like, "Damn." Well, there I go to the concert by myself. So, yeah, but I should be more understanding. I think though, I should be like, "Okay, yeah." But it does kind of get in like my nerves a little bit. It gets in my feelings. Mm-hmm. I get in my feels. Mm-hmm. Is what I'm saying.
Get in your feels.
That's what I'm saying. Sorry, it's hard to articulate that. But yeah.
No, that makes sense.
You know, maybe I shouldn't get in my feels. Or I'm like, why does it bother me? You know, help me, please. Tell me, why does it bother me?
Can't tell you that.
Okay.
Because, I mean, for me, like, I get mad or upset. Like, this is my red flag. I get mad or upset when people can't read my mind. Like, what do you mean you don't know what I like want? Or like, what do you mean you don't? You know, like you should know, but like they don't know. So then it's like, okay, well now I don't know either. You know?
Yes.
That was a lot of like, what? No, but like I'm like saying it in my head right now, and I'm like, yeah, they totally go. Like they totally know what I meant to say.
So like expressing what you feel. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
like,
guess it's
because that's what happens to me. Like one red flag for me is like I can't express what I want to express. So then I just get mad at everything, and then I go nonverbal, and then people think I'm mad, but I'm not. I'm just like trying to figure out everything in my head. But because like I don't know, I kind of expected that person to kind of get me, but they don't, and it's
they
like
don't get you.
I get frustrated,
Yeah.
and then I'm like,
So
I get you, right?
oh. So then it's kind of like what is it? Oh, we're sabotaging ourselves. Self-sabotage. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I tend to do that a lot, actually. Ooh, that's not good. Why am I exposing myself like this?
Cut the cameras and like this.
Yeah, cut the cameras, y'all.
What about you, sir?
What?
Like, what about you? What's a red flag? Can we pick out a red flag for Jair? I only have green flags. That's what I'm saying. It's hard. I only have green flags for you. You know?
Or do you just have the glasses that only allows you to see green flags?
Oh, I only look at you through green colored lenses.
Maybe we put Jair on a pedestal.
Jair as a concept, like not as like never mind. I don't know.
What?
I don't know where I was going with that.
Jair's red flag.
I
Azota la puerta del carro.
Wait, repeat
Wait,
that.
what'd you say? Did you say he's driving?
Are you not going to repeat that? Oh. You want me to repeat it?
Jair's red flag is that he uses the bathroom every, like, at least once, half an hour.
Who knows? I might have a medical condition or something.
Yeah, hey, why are you shaming, eh? Red flag for shaming.
I didn't even say it first. Jair said it first.
Other than that, though, all green.
I don't know. My mom calls me out and she's like, "Oh, like, I don't know how to say this. Like, I guess don't be like too nice. Like, you know, like be sure to like set your own boundaries and all that to make sure people don't like, you know, abuse you. Not like
Se aprovechen de ti.
Yeah.
No se aprovechen de ti.
I was going to say the one thing, Jair, he can't say no. And ever since I met him, anything I asked him to, he's like, yeah. I'm like, you could say no. It's okay.
Yeah.
Don't forget to be kind. You forget to be clever.
Oh.
That's not for me, though. That's a Taylor Swift lyric.
What? I was like,
Say
what?
trademark.
Dang, we're about to...
Dang it, I should have let y'all think that was me. No, I'm just kidding.
And on like the other side, my dad's always taught me to, you know, to be nice to people and like, you know, help them out. Because you never know, like, you might need a favor or something or, you know.
Don't forget to be too clever. You forget to be kind. That's the second part of the lyric. Did I say that right?
There's a balance.
Yeah, exactly. There's a balance.
Con esto, aquí terminamos el episodio de hoy. Esperamos que les haya gustado mucho. También queremos repetir el número de violencia doméstica que habíamos dicho a la mitad del video, más o menos. Es 800-799-7233 o pueden mandar un mensaje a Begin, que es BEGIN, al número 88788. Y queremos recordarles que también aquí en nuestra comunidad de Clark County tenemos organizaciones como la YWCA que pueden proveer recursos para personas, o sea, hasta gente joven, adolescentes, que tal vez estén batallando con problemas puede ser violencia doméstica o puede ser otro tipo de violencia, puede ser violencia psicológica, no sé. Todo eso es importante y puede afectar mucho a la persona. Así que si conocen o si saben de alguien que tal vez necesite este recurso, por favor, ahí compártanles este video. Fue un placer hablar con ustedes una vez más. Quiero pedirles que si les gustó el video, que por favor compartan, comenten y ¿qué más les podemos decir a la audiencia?
Los pueden mirar los videos.
Oh, sí,
And-
sí. En YouTube, en Spotify, en Apple y en cualquier otro sitio donde haya podcasts.
Y muchas gracias. Thank you so much for the Initai Foundation for sponsoring these podcasts.
And let us know what your guys' green or red flags are in the comments below.
Sí.
I'm about to go do my red flag.
Ok. Muchas gracias a todos. Nos vemos en el próximo episodio.
This episode was brought to you by Latino Leadership Northwest and funded by Initai Foundation.